Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel Code Surfer, and I hope you guys are doing really well. So in today's video we'll be looking at the inheritance. It's inheritance, but it's inheritance, and I would say C++. You can use this inheritance in Java and all those stuff as well. But let's start with the basic. So inheritance in C++ is nothing but you can use, as you know, like in C++ is an object-oriented programming language. So we'll be using that stuff in the help with the help of inheritance. So inheritance is nothing but a kind of thing through which the you can use the elements of one class to the other class. So it is like there are two classes, class 1 and class 2. So I have some elements written down here, but I don't want to write down those elements again here because it will create a lengthy code for me. So instead of that, I will just inherit these two classes, and then simply by creating the object I can use all this information in the class 2. So how we can do those things, we will look into this video. This might be a bit longer, but it would be helpful as well. So there are different types of inheritance. It is not just one type of inheritance. You can use this inheritance in different ways. So there are, I would say, uh, 5 ways. Example, so the first one is simple inheritance. The second one is multiple. The third one is multi-level. Sorry. So the fourth one is the hierarchical, that is HERARCHICAL. So hierarchical, that is the fifth one is the hybrid. So all these are the types of inheritance. You can inherit one class to the another class with the help of any of these ones. So we'll look into all of them one by one, but in this video we'll just understand how this inheritance work, like what is single inheritance, what is multiple, and so on. But we'll do some hands-on practice in the next videos, or I might just divide this video into two parts. So some of them will understand in this one and the other one will be next video. So I don't want to create a whole lengthy video for this one. So let's get started with this thing first. So let's first start with the simple inheritance. So the simple inheritance is simple as it sounds. So there will be just one class, and there will be some information here that I would say printf something like this, but all this stuff would be in the form of function. So function this, there will be some info, and there will be class 2. And to inherit the another class, you have to write down the first class, that is the class 2 here, then these two simple dots, and then you can write here class 1. Now there will be one more thing included, would be the access specifier. So access specifier is, you might have heard, like the public, private mode, protected mode. So we'll understand this stuff while we do the hands-on, but right now, just to make it simple, I just want to go through each and every inheritance, that how they would sound or how you can use them. So this is but not but the simple inheritance. So there's class 2 and class 1. So in this one, the class 1 we can say is the parent class, and the class 2 is the children class. I'll say the child class. So the child can use the properties of the parent class by just as I said, child double dot and parent. Right now we are not including any of the excess specifiers in this one. So just to make it clear, the simple inheritance would be one parent and one child. That is the simple inheritance. Simple inheritance. Now, if we go for the second one, so the second inheritance we are having is the multiple inheritance. So the multiple inheritance is not workable or not goes in the real life example, but we can just imagine it. So the second one, as I said, is multiple inheritance. Yeah. So in this one, there would be multiple parents. So class 1, class 2, class 3, and all this one would be connected to a child class, that is, I would say here child class 1. That's it. So all these class 1, class 2, class 3 are the parent class, and there is just one child. So that would be in real life it is not possible to have multiple parents. There will be just one parent and one child, or there will be more child, but there can't be more than one parent. So this is what the multiple inheritance looks like. So if we have to use it, there will be like class 1, there will be some info, class 2, some functions, and let's for now we'll just do here three two parents, and then after, if we have to use these two classes, it would be class, or I'll say here subclass 3, which will inherit class 1 comma class 2. So in this way, this subclass will be using all the properties of this class 1 and this class 2 by separating each of them with the comma. There could be more, that is class 3 if you want to use it, but it will be just separated with commas, and here we can use them by creating the objects of each of them. So the simple way to remember is the simple inheritance consists of one parent, one child. Multiple would be consist of multiple parents and one child. Now as we go on the next one, so there is here comes with the third inheritance, which is multi-level inheritance. Multi-level inheritance is bit similar to simple level inheritance. I would say single level inheritance, and in this one there would be three classes, and that could be more, but all of them will be using with just one parent. So that would be class 1, which will be using class 2 as its child. So class 2 is now using class 1 property. There will be one more class here, which is class 3, which would be using the properties of class 2. But the new thing in this one is class 2 already have access to class 1. So as class 3 will use now class 2, so it has all the properties of class 1. So it would be here your grandfather, here is your father, and here are you, or I would say your son or daughter, whatever you can assume yourself. So now you can use your father's property, but your father has been provided some of the properties of grandfather, so automatically they are yours now. So this is how the multi-level inheritance is being used. So as we can remember it as a grandfather, father, and a son level inheritance. Now there are two more inheritances that are hierarchical and the hybrid. We'll be seeing them in the next video. I don't want to make it a long video as I said earlier. So see you guys in the next video with the remaining two inheritance, and after that we'll be doing the hands-on practice of these inheritances, all of them one by one. So please do subscribe the channel and see you guys in the next video. Till that time, take care, bye bye.